Are there any similarities between this current Rams team and what they are able to do and what you were able to do to beat Brady and Belichick in a Super Bowl for the first time?
Well, their offense is definitely more explosive than we were. I think when you look at they're the most explosive offense in the NFL. And when you look at all of the talent they have across the board, they probably are a more talented offensive team. Their offensive line is phenomenal. And they're the only offensive line to start all 5 guys the entire season. They basically played every snap. So from that standpoint, I like this Rams team. I think their offense they've got a lot of continuity, a lot of chemistry. But the parallel that I see is their ability to get after the quarterback, specifically inside. With Aaron Donald, we saw Dante Fowler. I mean, everybody's focused on the no call by the referee. How about the fact that the Saints had the ball in overtime and Dante Fowler beat Ryan Ramczyk, their right tackle, who's probably one of the best right tackles in all of football, beat him on a late spin move to pressure Breeze to throw the interception in overtime. That was a huge play, and that's really how you win a football game. Pressure at the end. The Rams have that ability like we did in Super Bowl 42. We moved Justin Tuck inside, and he actually, he beat Russ Hochstein, their backup right guard. He beat him like a drum numerous times. And then we had O.C. and Strahan on the edges.
Right.
But that pressure, think back to last year, the Super Bowl. How did Philly win? Brady had the ball with time to go. And I thought he was going to march down and they were going to win the game. And then Brandon Graham lined up inside, not outside. He was lined up inside with the sack forced fumble. So that's really what this game's going to come down to.
Yeah, and Wolverine on Wolverine violence.
Ooh, look
Brandon
at you.
Graham on Tom Brady. I have to point these things out when they're sitting right there. Yeah, for the University
well
machine.
Done.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Now, the thing that's really been interesting to me is I thought when the Rams were down 13-0 in New Orleans, that was a wrap. I thought it was over with. Goff is coming over saying, "I can't hear you." He and McVay, they look like mimes, on the sideline. They're just all hand signals. And I thought, that's it. They're done. They're never going to be able to overcome this. Goff, it reminds me a lot of Eli. Like you don't get much here. He's just very vanilla. And he just, he just goes out and just balls. And the way he was able to fight out of that. So that impressed me a lot that team was able to do that and rally behind him in that dome. That place is unbelievable. It rattles your molars, and they were able to overcome all that. So I think the problem with the Patriots is they don't beat themselves. So they make you earn everything. And I think one of the biggest reasons why the Philly won last year was they were aggressive. They had their foot on the gas the whole time. They went for 2 early on. They said, look, we're not settling for a field goal. The fact they didn't kick it down there early on a 4th down, they went for the touchdown. That's how they won the game. The Rams are going to have that same mindset.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.